Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. That's a PKer. Oh god. I don't know what to do here. There's only 80 people online right now. But at the same time, I guess there's only one spawn of Ogre's Warriors. What I'm wondering is if I can find another safe spot somewhere. I think I'm gonna try to find a different safe spot, which is gonna suck. It's gonna suck to do with only 21 health. But being right by this ladder is... I don't think this is the play. There's surely got to be another safe spot that avoids these shamans. Because that's really what I'm worried about, is the shamans, because they can mage. And I don't have a lot of food at all to be able to tank a bunch of hits. Be a way to do it. Surely not that way. Okay. This is not going optimally. It doesn't work on these guys. Okay. That guy can attack me. Shit. Shit. There's too many shamans. Too many shamans. Oh boy. Okay, well, that tells me that. Okay. This is not great. Life was normal. Just adventurers making a living, gathering supplies, and enjoying life. That was until the first murders. No one knows what prompted them, but players began to turn on each other. Their greed became overpowering. The banks, fearful of robbery, have all closed, and their banknotes have become useless. Coin coffers are being plundered by the lawless. Morals have gone to the grave with the adventurers that once wore them proudly. Every step is one towards danger, a lurking threat looming just out of reach until you least expect it. This is the RuneScape Apocalypse. The time has come. I finally hit the 20-hour mark. Let's see if it's going to let me swap straight to a PvP world or not. And so it begins. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shylight, and I'm excited to bring you the next episode in the Apocalypse series. As a reminder, here are the restrictions for this account. I am an Ultimate Iron Man. This means that I cannot use a bank to store any of my items. Everything I need to survive and progress in the game has to be carried with me at all times. It's going to add a significant level of difficulty and strategy to this game. Every death is a wipe. If I die, I lose everything I'm carrying, no matter if it's PvP or PvM death. This makes every encounter extremely high stakes and requires careful planning and execution to avoid disaster. No coin coffers. I cannot use any coin coffers to store my money. This includes the coffers at Clan Wars or any other areas within the game. All of my wealth has to be kept on my person or converted into items. No noted items. I cannot use noted items for trading, selling, or storage purposes. This also means that I cannot unnote items at a bank. My account must remain free to play until I slay Elvarg. This restricts the gear and items I can use, making the game even more challenging in the early stages. And finally, PvP worlds only. I must play exclusively in the player versus player worlds. This means I am constantly at risk of being attacked by other players, adding an additional layer of danger and excitement to the game. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoy this episode. Let's get right into it. All right, so first things first, I am going to get my free 30 runes and this is is a bit of a gamble, but I want to try something. I don't know if this is free to play or not, so I'm going to test it out. Is it 1 coin? 1 coin. Okay. So that is potentially the food. Okay, I'm going to die to a freaking... That is potentially the food source. I don't know yet because there's a couple of routes that I want to take. I'm not sure what I want to do. Might as well start by killing a goblin. Let's see what we can get. We're just gonna expend all of these wind strikes. I mean, at this point in the game, like I'm looking for anything. Anything is better than what I'm currently wearing, which is nothing. Level 2 magic. Some water runes. Okay. Bones. Level 3 magic. Combat level 4. Now that I'm combat level 4, I can be attacked by level 19. Really don't know what I should be training here first. Attack kind of makes sense. Strength kind of makes sense. Don't think defense. Eventually, yes, but for the time being, no. Wow. I'm kind of just wandering around at this point, trying to think of what I should do. I really had no goal, no plan whatsoever. Well, I created the account restrictions. I thought that it would be a fun thing to play, and then I didn't look into any strategy whatsoever. I'm relying solely on game knowledge that I already have, and I haven't been in this type of predicament in a long time. Well, I've never been in this specific predicament, but it was I've never been in free to play. I've never been in free to play in, I don't know, 10 years probably. And I might as well sell the one. So as you can see right now, I can walk through the heaviest part. I can walk through the heaviest PK'd area and not really worry about anything. The lowest level that I've seen here was a 42. And so yeah, I'm quite a bit away from that. So what I think I want to do is I want to rush early combat. I want to get as many combat levels as I can, so that way this just becomes more dangerous. Okay, I guess I've already used his teleport, so I guess I'm walking. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to take advantage of the canoe station that I have unlocked. What do I want to use this lamp in? How much XP is it? I feel like magic is probably the play here. I think I'm going to use it in magic. I should have just held on to that. Wow. I didn't realize it was only 10 times the level. Okay, so I'm going to get a free axe here. While I'm at it, I would like a tinderbox too, please. Alright, you're going to make me do it. Wait, he doesn't always give a tinderbox? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to make this canoe station. And I'm going to take it to Barbarian Village. And I'm going to do the Stronghold of Security and get 10,000 gold coins. And it's going to be fun. I'm going to be happy. Make a dugout here. Float it. Paddle. I mean, so far this kind of looks like I just avoid lumberage and I live. Granted, it is almost 3 o'clock in the morning, so most people are probably not up free to play PKing. But if it's like this during, you know, peak hours, this won't be too bad. Honestly, this whole Dragon Slayer 1 thing is just kind of testing out the account before I invest any money into it, you know, buying membership. Well, I guess it's for two things. For one, it lets me test out the account and get a feel for how it works before I'm diving into the most dangerous content. And free to play, at most someone can snare me for 10 seconds. And then they're going to beat down on me with like a magic, not even a magic short bow, a maple short bow, or a rune skimmy. And, you know, I feel like if I have maybe jugs of wine, I could out-eat that. But at the very least, if I have swordfish, I could probably tank it to a safe zone. Once I get to members, it's a whole different story. So the thing is, me getting this 10K right now, it's a very bold thing to do. Yes, it's unlikely that there's going to be anybody level 19 out there PKing, but if there is, they can almost surely one-hit me with mage. And, you know, 10K profit for them, but for me, that's a huge loss. So me getting this right now is pretty risky, but I think this is the best time to get it. I mean, this is when it's going to be most impactful for the account. I haven't fully decided what I want to buy with it yet. I have some ideas. There's our first 2K. Easy tank. Here's the thing. I need to get from where I'm at to that door right there. If I die in these, I don't know, 20 tiles, then I lose 5K. My starter money's just completely gone. And here's the thing, if the spiders hit me twice, I can probably survive. But if they get a third hit off on me, there's a high likelihood that I'm dying. So I'm gonna sit here, wait for my run to regen, and then as soon as I think I have enough, I'm gonna give it a shot. Okay, I think it's time. Wow. My left click on meat is set to use. So I panicked there. I mean, really, if I'd gotten hit one more time, I could have died. I think these things can hit a 7. Could be wrong, but pretty sure. So anyways, yeah. I made it. Well, almost. I still got to pass these catapult pond things, whatever they're... But, I mean, I'm really not worried about these things. Most likely they're just gonna try to confuse me. I'm just gonna walk through it. Go ahead and drink that wine here, just in case. What they can hit. 10,000 GP. Okay. Not bad. Now, just like the start of every leagues and every Iron Man I've ever made, I'm gonna go buy a fire battle staff and some air and mind runes, and we're gonna make some money and gain some levels. Also, it is mandatory to pet every dog that you see. I'm just coming up here just to get a lay of the land, see if there's anything going on. Wow. Some people just kind of camp here. Good to know. I actually think that the play here is to buy a staff of air. You know, even though I'm pretty sure that most people are not going to be able to attack me yet, I'm still nervous. I'm still nervous. I got a lot on me right now. More than I've ever had, in fact. I've seen all these shops a million times, but I still want to get an idea of what we've got here. More so, I want to see what the prices of things are. 400 coins, maple shortbow. How much is bronze arrow? 1 coin. And the shortbow is 50. The training range is not going to be all that difficult. At least with bronze arrows. Iron is 3. Steel, 12. I mean, honestly, I'll stick with the bronze. Might as well. Alright. So I'm going to buy 10. $1,400. I'm going to buy 1,400 casts. Oh, so the reason I was saying that Staff of Air might be the play is now that all elemental spells of the same type do the same amount of damage, I'm just going to be saving money by using Air Strike instead of Fire Strike. Okay, so I'm walking around with a bunch of junk in my inventory. I'm going to drop these bronze bolts. I feel like those are probably useless. I'm going to bury these bones as I walk. Oh, I'm just dropping them on the ground. Cool. Goes back up. Might as well drop the jug. Bury the bones. Bury the bones. Also, I just realized I should certainly cast on defensive. If I'm trying to get as many combat levels as possible, I'm going to want that defense level up. Okay, so here's one of the downsides to being locked to a PvP world, and there only being one free-to-play PvP world. This shop regenerates stock very slowly, and that means I can only get 5 wines at a time. I don't know how long it takes to regenerate, but it's taking forever. So I'm not even going to sit here and wait for it. I'm just going to go ahead and move on. 4K for that? That's crazy. Alright, so we picked up a really cool hat. And then now we're going to go to this fishing shop, and we're going to pick up a bunch of feathers. Honestly, we're probably going to dump the rest of our stock into feathers. Let's see. We can start baiting at 5. We got to get to 20. I think 200, just to be safe. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to do, okay, is get attacked. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to do is talk to this guy here. What kind of help do you need? Yeah, let's start it. Okay. West of Remington. So is that like by the boat to Ardon? Oh, I don't have any run energy. Be humble. Oh my god. This takes forever. 12 full minutes. 12 minutes to regenerate all of my run energy. Okay, so first things first. I am going to use all of these mind runes at these Ogre's Warriors. I want to see. Maybe I can get something good to either sell or to wear. Either way, I don't know what these things hit. They might be able to hit a 10, which would be tragic. So I'm just going to stand here, and I'll be back if anything notable happens. Level 4 magic. Level 5 magic. Level 5 combat. Level 7 magic. Level 6 combat. Level 8. 9. Alright, so I'm looking at the drop table and seeing what I might want from these things. There's some decent armor. I mean, really good armor, actually. Mithril Kite Chill would be pretty cool. I doubt I'll have the defense level required to wield it. I'm still only 1 defense. The thing is, I don't hit a lot on these. I've 150 casts in, and I haven't even done 30 damage yet. But some of the things that I would really like from these would be Law Runes or Nature Runes. 10. Combat level 7. Yeah, any runes are good for me. I guess Air Runes wouldn't be great right now, but any of the other runes I'd be okay with. No, that's a lie too. I don't want any of the elemental runes, but any of the other runes I'd be okay with. We're also looking at possibly some uncut gems, which is virtually useless. They'll sell for a few GP at a shop, but nothing crazy. They also have a straight coins drop, but I believe it's 5 coins in free to play, according to this. They have a 5 coins drop. That's pretty bad. It looks like they drop a little bit of food, some salmon, and then the big boys, what I'm really going for, would be either a rune med or a rune full helm and a rune battle axe. Any of those would be huge for the account, and it would set me up for great things. 11. Oops, I was AFK. 12 magic. And 8 combat. Finally, the first defense level. Pure as ruined. 13 magic. My airstrikes can now hit 8 damage. And 9 combat. Alright, first drop was a sapphire. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. We'll go ahead and get our free 15 prayer XP and wait for the next one. See, here's the thing about the sapphire. The GE value is 200 something GP, but the high alch value is 15 GP, and the stores are going to pay less than the high alch value. So really it's not great unless I get, I don't know what the level is, unless I can get up to 20 crafting, which it might not be all that bad, but if I can get up to 20 crafting, then I can cut it and it'll sell for a lot more. So for now, I'll hold on to it. Might as well. 14. The first hit points level. And a combat level. We are officially in the double digits. 15 magic. So I'm just now realizing that this might be a bit of a gamble. I'm already almost 500 casts in. 400? I don't remember how many I started with. Anyway, I'm several hundred casts in, and I'm only on my second one still, and it's not even really close to being dead. So if I don't get something decent, I'm gonna be broke. I'm gonna be flat broke. 3 defense. All right, that's pretty big. And the emerald. Wow, that's pretty big. Okay. Woo. That's the dopamine I was looking for. Wow. If that sells for anything close to what its high alch value is, then I'm going to double my money doing this. This is incredible. That drop is a 1 out of 40, so I'm very, very happy with getting that. Level 16. And combat level 11. Level 17. Level 18 magic. This is what I live for. Level 12 combat. Death runes. I don't know how to feel about those. Wind Blast is 41. That's quite a while away. Or it's 1.1k. I think we know which one I'm choosing. Level 4 defense. Level 12 hit points. 19 magic. 13 combat. It's like playing a slot machine. Level 20. I can now cast Bind. I can cast Bind. No way. No way. Hi. And he's gone. 14 combat. One closer to him killing me. Holy shit. I was getting kind of sleepy with that. That spiked my adrenaline. He just stood there for so long. I'm kind of starting to panic. Like, did he call backup? Did he let his clan know that I was here? Is he calculating the level because maybe he has another account? I don't know. There's no telling. But I'm already halfway through this kill, so I don't want to leave. I'm just gonna hover the giant logout button just in case. Oh fuck. I think it's the same guy. I think it was the same guy, but I don't know. I'm kind of trapped. Yeah, I'm kind of trapped. I can't just log into another world. I'm gonna double check, but I think there's only one free-to-play PvP world. That's it. There's just one. Bro, it is 4 o'clock in the morning. Why is there someone hunting on free-to-play PvP world? This is wild. I mean, I have to log back in. Oh. 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 Well, in that case, I wonder if I... A 2, humble. Wonder if he finished it off. Woo! Oh my god, my heart rate is through the roof. I can't believe... So there are currently only 56 players on this world. What are the chances that he wanted to do the same thing? Most of those people are either at the Grand Exchange or at Lumbridge. The odds. 21 magic. 13 hit points. I'm just thinking back to how slow my reaction was. I mean, he was down the ladder and just standing there for a solid probably 3 seconds before I even moved my mouse. Yeah, if he was actually... If he was PKing and could have PK'd me, I would have been dead there for sure. What do we get? What do we get? Well, you know, that's some decent food. I would have to have 30 fishing to get that otherwise, and cooking. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna go ahead and start burying these bones. And that should be the first prayer level. 6 defense and 15 combat. Level 30s can officially attack me. 22 magic. And we got another sapphire. 23 magic. Water bolt. Level 16 combat. Level 7 defense. I got 10 cosmic runes. 14 hit points. 24 magic. I'm hoping to get at least one more level, and I think with this amount of runes I should. Oh, 17 combat. Iron arrows. You know, there's harm in wielding those. Defense. 25 magic. And that unlocks our first teleport spell. A diamond. Now I just need a ruby and I'll have the set. 15 hit points. 18 combat. 26 magician. Here we go. Harrowing. Level 6 strength. Alright, if you're wondering why I'm here suddenly, it's because I mostly ran out of mind runes, so I decided to train some melee at the Stronghold of Security. Okay, so I'm hitting a lot of zeros. I know that's kind of part of the early game, but I'm going to go ahead and do a quest. I'm going to do the Vampire Slayer. Okay, so I'll stock up on a little extra bit of food. I'm going to need this beer for the quest. I might as well grab 2 just to be safe. Okay, now I'm going to go to Draenor Village. Jesus, man. Next thing I need to do is get back to Draenor Village. So I think I'm going to home teleport here. I'll just walk past all these people unnoticed. A little worried about this fight, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, I got nothing to worry about. Yeah, that was nothing. Alright, so that got us all. That got us all the way to 20 attack from one quest. That is incredible. I mean, I can just buy a mithril sword now, which I'm very tempted to do. In fact, I think I'm going to buy a mithril sword. Like, that just seems like the best thing to do in this scenario. Also, I can go ahead and start dropping some of this stuff. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? 1K. I think that's a worthy upgrade. Alright, and the rest of my coins I'm going to spend on mind runes, and I bet you can guess where I'm taking those. Not bad, man. I'm kind of living like a king right now. Got the Mythical Skimmy. I got another 1,500 mind runes. This is great. Alright, and there is Silverlight. There's Silverlight. I really probably should take the long way here. Yeah. That was the first person that could attack me. Wow. A level 22. Those guys were headed west last time that I saw them. So I'm wondering if we're going to end up meeting right here in the middle. That would be pretty bad. I'm wondering if I do this and leave. I'm wondering if when I come back, it's going to still be there like that. You know what? While I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and get some melee combat training in, just get some stats up. I don't know, maybe go for 20 and strength and defense. We'll see where we get to. I'm gonna see how I fare against this level 12 Minotaur. 19 combat. Level 9 strength. There's our first melee helm. Wow, this is so much better with the skimmy. Oh. Oh, now that is good. I'm a proper adventurer now. Woo! Hello, sir. That's not good. That is not good. The fact that he logged out there makes me think that he's getting onto another account. I'm gonna go ahead and telly out of here. I don't think it's worth the risk of staying. Wow. Okay. I'm just kind of taking a moment to look around and see what levels are around. I do see a level 36 over here. So that guy kind of scares me. And he's kind of blocking the way that I want to go. I really want to go through the castle right now. I can't even see his stats, but he's got a rune 2H. It's unlikely that he can one-hit me with that at 20 health. I doubt he can hit 20s at level 36 combat. Because he has 40 attack, so his strength can't be all that high. I don't think he's going to be able to one-hit me. But I would really rather him not get on me. So I'm just going to kind of chill here. Wait for my run energy. Oh my god, 9 minutes. 9 minutes until I get full run energy. That's brutal. I'm going to stand underneath him. He swapped to a bow, so he's there. He's paying attention. Maybe I shouldn't have stood underneath him. I'm going to stand at the bank. I'm going to make it look like I'm using the bank. Okay, I've had a quick check around. It seems like he's the only threat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through the castle and see if he follows me. I think we're in the clear. Oh man, that sucks. So I have my left click for steel arrow set to buy 50, and I just spent all 500 of my coins to buy these arrows. That really sucks. That really sucks. God, this sucks. Wow. At least that... Oh, there's no at least. That just sucks. Oh well. We're going gambling again. We're going gambling again. Well, I am hungry, so I'm gonna go AFK and warm up some food in the microwave, and probably a dumb idea, but let's see how it plays out. Alright, food is acquired. I'm still alive, and that is a mithril kite shield. I will take that. 27 magic. I didn't realize that before, but that's 200 total level. Double what we started with. Level 28 mage. And 24 combat. 13 law runes. That is phenomenal. I'm gonna have to rearrange my inventory here to make this look cleaner. Otherwise it's gonna bug me. 21 health. 17 defense. Some more death runes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. That's a PKer. Holy shit. I should tell you. Oh god. I don't know what to do here. I should tell him. I mean, he was in pure gear. Level 39s can attack me, so I mean, I didn't get a right click off on him because I was panicking, but he came up and down twice, so he must have right clicked me at some point. Surely he wasn't scared of me. No, I don't think that could be the case. I don't think he was scared of me, but he must not have been able to attack me. There's only 80 people online right now. But at the same time, I guess there's only one spawn of Ogre's Warriors. What I'm wondering is if I can find another safe spot somewhere. Jeez. Why am I playing? This is so nerve-wracking. Level 29? I think I'm gonna try to find a different safe spot. Which is gonna suck. It's gonna suck to do with only 21 health. Being right by this ladder is... I don't think this is the play. There's surely got to be another safe spot that avoids these shamans. Because that's really what I'm worried about, is the shamans, because they can mage. And I don't have a lot of food at all to be able to tank a bunch of hits. Or... So it looks like my NPC aggression is over. Oh, there's the line, okay. Okay. Yep, he's maging me. It's not great. Okay. There's gotta be a way to do it. No, surely not that one. Okay. This is not going optimally. It doesn't work on these guys, okay. That guy can attack me. Shit. Shit. There's too many shamans. Too many shamans. Oh boy. Okay, well, that tells me that. Okay. This is not great. Okay, here's what I'm gonna try to do. Okay. 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 Oh my god. Holy shit. Whew. That was way too close for comfort. Oh my god. So here's the thing. Bind or snare or whatever he used on me, I think it was bind. He caught it on that last one. So if I didn't teleport, I would have been stuck, face taking that damage. The plan there was to pull him as far away from the teleport spot as possible, and then teleport and then run as far as I could. And it worked. What am I doing here still? I needed to hone teleport like 2 minutes ago. Why am I still here? Jesus. Oh my god. Fellas, I almost lost it all. Wow. I just can't believe that series of events. I happened to go, oh my god, I can't believe it all happened that way. It was at the exact time that I happened to go try to find a new safe spot, and I lost half of my food supply. More like 2/3, I think. I lost a lot of food. And so I was gonna just go back, take the boat back to Draenor and get some more wines. And when I went up the ladder, I saw him and I right-clicked him and I saw he was level 25 or something. So I said, fuck that, and I teleported instantly. But he was ready. I mean, that other account, whether it was him or a friend or what, I don't know. They were ready though. They knew that was my option. My option was to go to that teleport spot, and they were camping it ready. And I mean, as soon as I got there, he started attacking me. Fuck. I was so low on food, and I think I played that perfectly. I don't think there was another way that I could have played that. I was really hoping to be able to stay until 31 mage to unlock the Lumbridge teleport, because that teleport right there equals safety. I need that. It's very clear to me that this Chronicle, though useful, it's not going to be safe. This is not a viable method of escaping. Alright, so I went back and watched the recordings and to see what the names of those guys were, just to see if maybe it was like a random coincidence. I highly doubted that it would be. And yeah, these are the names. And so as you can see, they're clearly coordinated. I don't know if it's one guy or if it's two people, but they were clearly coordinating that. That first guy that came down the ladder must have been too high of a level to attack me. Or maybe it was the same guy, I don't know. Either way, that was a close one. My adrenaline's finally starting to come down. I'm not sure what to do right now because I have no food. Zero food right now. I've made some friends along the way. I made a friend, this guy. He seems cool. I don't think it's him. I don't think he's in on it. He was in a fight as soon as I got back. I don't think he's in on it. But I've talked to other people, and I've given away the fact that I'm an ultimate Iron Man. And there was this encounter early. There was an encounter earlier today. I'll make sure to put that on screen now. There was an encounter earlier today in which I was in Varrock doing Demon Slayer. There was a level 60 there, and I told him good day. And he said something about me being scouted. I don't know if he was joking or if he has something to do with what just happened. But yeah, either way, I've got to figure out a plan. Here's the thing. Any one of these people could be a scout. Any one of these people could just be sitting here watching me, waiting for me to do something. This is terrifying. This is dying right now would be such a setback. That 10,000 coins at the start is incredible because it gets me these first early mage levels, and mage is huge. Mage is going to be huge. It gives me teleport spells. It unlocks snares, bind. It unlocks things for me to combat the combaters. Jeez. This is so dangerous. This is so dangerous. God. I don't know what to do. I know what I want to do, but it's not safe by any means to try and do it. But I'm at full run now. I can't just sit here. This is terrible. This is really bad. This is really bad. Okay. Well. Is that guy following me? I'm so paranoid right now. Okay. It's starting to set in how difficult this might be. This is certainly not going to be an easy task. Now that I know there are for sure hunters in this world, things got a lot more serious. Jesus, it just... At any moment they could be there. There's just no telling where they might be scouting. I gotta make some decisions here. I think I'm dropping these iron arrows. Look. Look. Howdy. Is he pretending to cut oak logs, or is he actually cutting oak logs? We're gonna make this quick fast. See if he makes a move. Yup. 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 Okay. Okay. Okay, I don't think he's with those other guys. It seems like he's just a PKer. He kind of just wants to fight. But at the same time, did he just grab out binds? That would be my guess, because he probably grabbed out binds. And him being here is really messing up something that I want to do. I can't leave. He's gonna chase me, and he's gonna bind me. I gotta think. Okay, I'm gonna wait until I have 100 run. Seems as though he's just gonna stay there. I'm gonna wait till I have 100 run, and I'm gonna try to pull off something that's pretty crazy. So the plan, if it works, I'm gonna run, open this door, go upstairs. I'm gonna open the door first, run inside, stand right here specifically, so that way if he does try to bind me, it's gonna cause him to run all the way. And then I'm gonna run up the stairs. I'm gonna wait until I see his name pop up. I'm gonna run down the stairs. I'm gonna run out, close the door on my way out, and then I'm gone. I'm booking it. I definitely want to make sure I have full run. Good news is he's running back and forth to bank. So I don't think he'll be at 100 run. I don't know if I'll wait the full 2.5 minutes. I think what I'll do, I'm going to wait for him to deposit his inventory and run back. And as soon as he starts chopping again, that's when I'll make the move. That way it's guaranteed that he's going to have, most likely he'll have lower run than I do. So at the very least, I can just straight up outrun him. Wow, this is paranoia to the max. I have a strong, solid start going here. If I can just get these last 2 mage levels, safety is pretty much guaranteed. Okay, here we go. As soon as I see the axe, boom, booking it. Yep, here he comes. Watch this. Oh, he was ready. Okay. Woo! Oh. God. He was so quick with the door. Granted, I was a little slow. I fucked up. I red clicked and then yellow clicked, so I was walking instead of running. But still, he was so fast with opening that door. I think he expected it, you know. Or either that, or he was just he noticed it. He was paying that much attention. He wasn't just mindless tunneling on clicking me. So this guy knows what he's doing. Okay. Okay. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. All right, this next plan has to be flawless, right? If I make another run for it, if I make a serious run for it, there's no turning back. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly buy some wines. Okay. There was only one more available. He really wants me to fight him. So I'm just going to drop him these iron arrows. Okay, here's the next play. I'm going to wait. This is risky. This is really risky. I'm going to wait until he banks. Here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping he opens the bank as soon as I see him, as soon as I see his character face the bank. See, watch. So if I click here, I just stand here, facing south. But if I click the bank, my character will turn towards the bank. So I'm going to wait until I see his character turn towards the bank. That way I know he has the bank interface opened. Tell him grats. And then as soon as I see that, I'm making a run to Barbarian Village. See, the thing is, I don't know how fast he is. I haven't really been paying attention to how fast he's clicking the deposit all button. So that's the plan. I'm going to run this way to Barbarian Village, and I'm going to hope... Here we go. Here we go. He was quick. He was really quick. Oh, this could backfire, guys. Oh, he's gone. He's out of sight. I think I'm safe. The thing is, if I don't make it to where I'm going, if I don't have enough run energy to make it to where I need to get, then I'm going to be walking, and well, that's not good, obviously. Run regenerate. It takes 12 minutes to fully regenerate my run, so I'm not going to get back any run. If I start walking, I'm going to be walking. Now that I think I'm safe, I'm going to go ahead and start. If I see his name, I'm immediately running again. Now here's the ultimate test. I've been all over the game since the last time I cut down this canoe. And it is still... The thing is, it's not a guaranteed escape. I'm gonna hurry quickly, close the door, climb up. Okay. I feel relatively safe here. I feel relatively safe here. So, I'm gonna once again wait for my run to regenerate. That's 10 minutes. 10 minutes of sitting here, freaking the fuck out, paranoid that someone's gonna come up this ladder at any moment. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So I'm gonna sit here and wait for my run to regenerate. And the plan is, I'm gonna take that canoe to Lumbridge. Right. I'm gonna take it to Lumbridge. I'm going to pray that there's no one near the canoe station in Lumbridge. Okay, and then from there, I'm headed to Alcarid, and I'm going to the fishing spot that my friend showed me. I think the odds of somebody scouting that area... This is so dangerous. The odds of somebody scouting that area, right? I mean, it is close to the bank. Shit. And there's no trees. There's no trees. I need to be able to cook shrimp. I need to be able to catch shrimp and cook it. So the obvious choice there is this spot here in the Lumbridge Swamp. But that's a scary area. Oh man. Oh wow. What a rush. This is exactly what I was looking for. I can't even begin to describe the feelings of adrenaline that I'm having. It was literally coursing through my arms. I could feel it coursing through my arms. Oh. And I'm risking nothing. Like 20K, I mean, compared to like a normal account, that's nothing. That is nothing. Even compared to like a regular Ultimate Iron Man, that's really nothing. But right now, at this exact moment, that's everything that I have. And to die with it would be very, very bad. Yeah, death right now. I would much rather spend all of these runes and hopefully get 31 magic and have this unlocked as like a backup. I just don't want to die with this stuff. I know none of it's permanent, but don't even have a defense level for this shield yet. Gosh. I know none of this stuff is permanent, and I'm probably eventually going to die with it. But I would really much prefer that I die with it after I use all of these runes. And also, I don't want to lose these law runes. Getting these are going to be so hard. This is 2 nights in a row that I've seen people at the Ogress Warriors at very odd times on a free-to-play PvP world. So it's... And now that people... Now that that team knows I'm here... I mean, if they added my name, then they will always know when I'm online. And they could just permanently camp that spot. So for me to go back there, I feel like is not a great idea. Which really, really sucks. But I have a plan B. I don't know. Okay, right, so if they're doing that, then it's probably a sport to them, right? They probably... That's how they have fun, is they hunt down free-to-play Iron Men, which is that's all fun. I bet that is a fun game. I bet that is fun to do. But that means they probably know all of the good spots in which Iron Men go, and that means they probably are aware of the spots in which I think I might want to go. Nowhere is safe. Like they might have every... Level 34. Yeah, I panicked. I didn't have a clear plan in mind, and I panicked. So, shit. I have to log back in. There's no other world for me to hop to. Oh my god, what are the chances that they were there at that specific time and that one of them can attack me? What are the chances? This is the only world that I can be on. I have no choice but to eventually log back in. How long is he willing to camp there is the question. Jeez. Here's the problem. If I go to that canoe, if I get a little bit of a gap on him, I have time, right? When I click on the canoe, there's going to be a pop-up in which I have to choose where to go. If he only has that skimmy, I can probably get enough gap to click that in time. But if he has a bow, He's probably going to be close enough to shoot me with it. There's only one way to find out. He's not there. But the canoe disappears on logout. Oh my god. That is so good to know. Okay, I was going to take the canoe. Let me go ahead and shape it. This is dangerous because he's not the first person that I've seen walk through here. So this is relatively trafficked area. So I want to get away from visibility as soon as I can. Level 62. If there's a hunter here, I'm fucked. Okay. Oh my god! Why is there just people everywhere? I'm back and forth. I want to just hurry up and get to where I'm going, but I need to preserve run energy. Because if somebody gets on me when I have this much run, I'm toast. I'm dead. Okay, I'm just collecting a few logs now because there's somebody mining right here. I just don't want him to see me. It looks like he's power mining iron, right? So he's probably just skilling. But I just want to stick to the outskirts here. Remain unseen. Like I said, anybody in this world could be looking for me. They could have my name added, and they could be just posted up, pretending to skill, waiting to see my name, and then, you know, logging into another account, whatever. Just looking around to see what's around me. This isn't even a safe area. Wait, yes it is. This is safe. This is really good to know. I need to learn all of the safe spots. I need to learn where safety is. So far it seems like this whole arena is pretty much safe. So that is really good to know. And I'm guessing this tile here is probably danger. Danger. Alright. Fantastic. So that's a safe zone. Here's the thing, I kind of still want to stick to the sides, right? I want to... So banks are safe spots. But that also means that they're usually hot spots. I'm more likely to see somebody in a bank, I feel like. Could be wrong there, but I think that's a reasonable assumption. I wonder, there's a bank here, so I wonder if this is going to be a safe spot. Oh, there's scorpions that can attack me. Wow. Okay. So I went ahead and marked these tiles. Green means good, is how I see it. Green is safety. This is pretty nuts. This whole entire area is not safe, except for this spot. You know, that's the problem here. Is when I get to Lumbridge, yes, okay, Lumbridge is a safe place. So when I get to 31 Mage, I will have access to a teleport that brings me directly to safety. Instant safety. But it's also the most populated area of this world. So when I'm here, everybody can see that I'm here. So if any one of those accounts is a scout, they get to watch me go out this way. This is tough. This is a tough position to be in. An alternative, at 37 magic, I believe, yeah, level 37 magic, I can run from Falador south. The problem with that is that Falador is a multi-combat area. So if there is a team at Falador that can attack me, I am certainly dead. I can't, with 21 health and wines, I won't be able to survive long enough to get to the bank. Likely one of them will have binds. They'll probably be hitting me with mage, which hits higher. They'll probably be using chaos spells at least. Yeah, if there is a team there, that's death. To get to here, where I'm at currently, it's basically a similar issue. I have to run out the front doors of Lumbridge, where everybody is already fighting. So if there's somebody there that can attack me, they probably will. I have to at least have 10 coins, because I haven't done the quest yet. I have to at least have 10 coins to go through this gate, and then I have to run south, past another bank. I would probably do a path similar to that around the east side of the little, around the east side of the little palace and come down. But okay, so I'll go ahead and just explain what my goal is and why I'm at where I'm at. I need to get my fishing up. These wines just simply are not going to cut it. I need lobsters, maybe even swordfish. So that means I need to get my fishing and my cooking up. The whole reason I ran south from Lumbridge in the first place was to get the free net from this guy. I thought that somebody was chasing me from there, and maybe they were, I don't know. So this fishing spot just felt too dangerous. So I ran to Draenor Village to the bank. Mostly I was just afraid, but also I was out of food, so I needed more wine. So I got to the bank, and then sure enough, somebody else showed up. It may have even been the same person that I thought was chasing me. They may have just guessed that this is where I was going. Funny enough, they've just pretended to cut oak logs. I tested them to see if they would attack me, and they did. So then I made the Hail Mary escape to this building here, climbed up the ladder, restored all of my run energy, and then as soon as my run was full, my plan was to come to this canoe station, bring it back to Lumbridge, come to this fishing spot. And then the sheer odds of, I don't even understand, I came down the ladder and they were right here, somewhere in this area. There were two of them, and one of them could attack me. I learned something. So if you build the canoe, it disappears after you log out. I went ahead and rebuilt it so that canoe is there. Something I'm curious to know, but I'm scared to test, is to see if I can have two canoes built at one time. Anyway, I got sidetracked here. I was saying something else. Here's the thing about this spot. I did all of that with the intention of coming to this fishing spot. It was a whole adventure, and now I'm here, about to start fishing at this fishing spot, and I'm realizing that it's mega close to a bank, which is good and bad. It's good because that's close to safety. That's safety. It's bad because if the spots move and they're only in this area, I'm pretty sure somebody standing at the south side of the bank would be able to see me. If they're down here, I'm probably safe. At least safe from vision. Safe. Nobody's going to be able to see me. So my alternative, I'm going to have to Google to see if this guy can put me in jail and free to play. And if he can, then my alternative is to teleport to this jail in Port Sarim, run out of it, and then run to this fishing spot, which has the same type of fish. Here's the problem. There's no bank anywhere close to here. Anywhere close. There's the one at the crafting guild. To be honest, I don't even know if free-to-play people can get in there. And even if they can, I don't have a brown apron. And I can't think of how to get one off the top of my head. But yeah, there's really no other safety. I don't know if this is multi. If this is multi, I'm screwed. I have no idea. I have to figure that out eventually, but I'm curious to know what's inside of this food shop. That might come in handy. All right, I think I've decided. Since I'm already here, I'm gonna fish this spot. If it's dangerous, I'll just hide out in the bank, maybe go to sleep. It's getting kind of late. And then tomorrow I can try out the other spot. If it's safe, well then I'm gonna do this until, gosh, I'm not even sure. If it's safe, then I'm gonna do this until I use all of my bait. Once I hit level 5, I can start bait fishing, and then I'll do that until I use all of my bait. Oh, here's the other problem now that I'm looking at it. There's no wood in this area, I don't think. I don't think there's any wood. Whereas this area has wood. There's wood here. There are trees that I can make a fire with. And there might even be a permanent fire in this amble. Not sure. But for now, I have to make a tough decision and drop the earth and these water runes. Unfortunately, I just don't have any inventory space. The limits of a UIM, you know. With there being no trees, I have to have these logs. And yeah, I have to have inventory space to catch fish. And I can't use the Lumbridge teleport right now anyway. So this is what I'm stuck with. I also thought about possibly just using all of my mind room casts on these shanty guards, maybe finding a safe spot and just killing them off. But the thing is, they don't drop anything, just bones. They only drop bones. So I'm getting magic XP and hit points and defense XP, but that's it. I'm not getting any other benefit out of these mind runes. Whereas with Ogress Warriors and another spot that I'm considering checking out, I get benefit. You know, I have a chance of getting some money back. And right now, money means a lot. I don't have a lot of money, and so I need more. I really don't have a way to make money right now either, other than those Ogress Warriors. You know, I really didn't expect people to roam around on the free-to-play PvP world. Part of me expected it. I knew it was a possibility, but with as few people on this world as there were, it seemed like most of them were just gathered around Lumbridge, Barrock, Center, and Grand Exchange. I really didn't expect to see a bunch of people just out and about, and so far I've seen a bunch of people out and about. I just found something that is game-changing for what I'm currently doing. There's a range. There's a range. There's a cooking range. I don't need these logs at all. Wow. I wonder if I'll pass south through here. That would be optimal. Yes, I can. No way.
Well, that was intense. In just the first episode, I've already had to escape 3 PKers. I knew this challenge would be tough, but this has shown me just how dangerous the RuneScape Apocalypse really is. Every step is a risk, and there's no room for error. This world is unforgiving, and it's only going to get harder from here. Thank you all for joining me on this first step into the apocalypse. Your support means a lot, and it's going to be a wild ride from here on out. Let me know your thoughts and any tips you might have, because I'm going to need every bit of help that I can get. Until next time, stay safe out there.